It's Jace here. Once again, we find ourselves in lockdown in New Zealand, and I'm sick of doing intervals on the trainer and going up and down Mount Eden. So I've decided to come out for an hour and explore Arch Hill mountain bike trails. And also, as I'm doing that, give you guys a guide. I've managed to prize away the Turbo Levo SL from my better half, so it should be fun. Let's go do it. Okay, here we go. Right turn here and straight into training wheels. It's quite narrow, but pretty good for the family. It's narrow if you're going quick. It's about 500 meters long. It's a little bit muddy. It can get muddy in here in the winter. And as you can see, tight. But let's see how we go. Whew. Slip and slide there. This place is only 5 kilometers away from the city centre. 3 kilometers of trails. I think I just said this is 500 meters long, this training wheels. It's pretty quick. Oh, a little bit tighter here. It's pretty quick when you're riding this in the summer, but when it's had a bit of rain, it's getting a bit sticky. It looks okay at the moment though, pretty good. So if you're in lockdown and you're only a few kilometers away from here like I am, get on your bike, get down the cycle path on the northwestern and have a few laps of Arch Hill. Oh, this is a little loop, just turn around, almost at the end there. It's climbing back up. And here we go. Nice and quick. Hey. Footpath, turn left. We're on to twist and shout. Now, it's about 1 kilometer long. Let's see if I can actually do it without, it's tight turn here, do it without getting lost, because you can easily turn off into one of the other, you know, can of worms or steep street to the left there. Can of worms, this is one way, so. I think can of worms and twist and shout kind of merge a little bit into one, but here we go. See if we can do a whole lap of twist and shout. As I say, without turning off. I'll try to look at the signs. That'll be a good clue. It's a little bit slippy today, as you can see. Twist and shout, right. Can of worms is left. Good. Oh, a bit slippy. Gonna have to clean the e-bike, that's for sure. Before Fiona has a ride in it later. Quite tight as well, so you have to pay attention. You can hear the motorway in the distance. Try to keep on the dry bits, but it is quite narrow, so it's not much choice. I think this is the most popular trail, so it's going to get a bit wet in the winter. I think the average time to do this on trail, folks, is about 10 minutes, this loop. So quite slow for a kilometre of trail, but as you can see, there are a lot of twists and turns. And today we have a bit of mud, so hopefully it isn't on the lens. Woo. It's hard to take your hands off. It's pretty tight there. In the summer I remember that turn because you're going quite quick along there. Now we're just about the halfway mark. Left there is Logan's run, so we'll do that in a little while. But now heading back along where the start was, so we're halfway. So it's a little bit up and down. Now, don't really expect your very newbie 6-year-old kid to have that much fun along here, because there's some little sharp ups and downs, and if they don't change gear quick enough, the problems arise. Not for the first few goes anyway, and it's quite narrow. But if you do take kids out, probably wait till it dries up. And definitely go on training wheels, that's quite a cool little loop. Ooh. A bit of traction. Loop. Just in case, just give it a wipe. Come towards the end. And there's the loop. Twist and shout. Back to the footpath. Worms just off Twist and Shout, and it's a loop up here. You have a bit of a climb. It's very slippy today. Ooh, it is. See if I can get up at the. Yeah. I got the e-bike. Pretty dry up here though. One's parallel. Then you've got a couple of little tight turns back down. And here we go back onto Twist and Shout. It's pretty muddy, but taking a left here off Twist and Shout at Super Highway. See if I can get up. Yeah. Whew. Same again. It's twist and turny. It's not quite as muddy up here. Nice little turns, that's quite cool. and back on to twist and shout. Now halfway along twist and shout, you got Logan's Run. Here we are, 500 meters. This is probably my favorite trail. You're climbing up quite a bit, reasonably steep, but it's nothing too bad, nothing that you can't handle, especially not in the summer. Looks like this trail's a lot drier than twist and shout. You're basically doing a loop up and then back down, back onto twist and shout. A couple of little techie bits like this here, you just have to navigate, but it's okay, really. Especially if you've done it once, you know what's coming. And because these trails are pretty short, you can do them over and over again. Tight. There we go. Slippy, slippy. There's a nice little technical feature when you get to the top here, which you can actually go around. If you're doing it for the first time, have a quick look at it. But if you're competent enough, bikers should be all good. And here it is. If you want to, you can just go to the right there. Just step up and back down. Coming down here. It's a tight bit. You're a little drop. Or roll off actually down here. And then that's it, all good fun. And now you're heading back down to twist and shout. Three or so switchbacks. You hear the motorway again, you can see it over there. Maybe you saw it on the camera. And cross the path again onto twist and shout. Turning left here is Steep Street and Bond Street as well up the top here. It is quite steep. I think my tyres are full of mud, so not quite sure if I'm going to make it today, but let's give it a go. Right, that bit. Shit. Alright, let's bloody go again. Not used to wearing flats. Come on. Not sure why I didn't just go straight up there. Come on, let's go. Nearly there. Whew. Steep Street. Did that say Bond Street? So that was a left to Bond Street there. So I'm on Bond Street now. Steep street, we just went down, back down for about 10 meters or so, I think. Here we go, comes down on the right here. So it's worth just doing that loop and doing Bond Street. Woohoo. And back down onto Twist and Shout. Well, then goes into can of worms and then Twist and Shout. Well, that's all the trails at Arch Hill explored. I think I got them all. If I haven't, let me know. I think there's Bond Street, which tags on to the end of Steep Street, but I think I did both of those in one go. It was pretty interesting, a little bit muddy out there in the winter, but in the summer it's really good, and I had good fun last year in the summer when it was locked down. If you like the content, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It goes a long way to enabling me to make more videos. See you again soon.